Welcome back. The Southern Tier Wounded Warrior Benefit Concert is coming back for its 6th year, and I'm joined now by the host, Colonel Patrick Miller, with information on what we can expect to see this weekend. Welcome. Thanks for joining me.
Thanks.
Okay, let's talk about this benefit concert and how it all got started.
Okay, well, so back in 2017, about 3 years after I was hurt in the Fort Hood shooting, I had an idea or this endeavor to give back to the community and the organizations that helped me and my family, that supported us, not just after the Fort Hood shooting, but while I was deployed to Iraq and, just career in the military. And my idea was to do a benefit or a concert down in the Southern Tier where I grew up near Olean, St. Bonaventure, to raise money, to raise awareness, to stimulate the economy, to promote fellowship, and ultimately to give back to our veterans, both locally and those organizations that help my family and I. So.
Okay, that's where it all started, and 6 years later, we're here. Let's talk about the lineup of performers.
Yeah, so Low Cash is the headliner this year. Low Cash, they're fantastic. They've been around a while. They've got numerous #1 hits. True story, we had them confirmed in 2020 to headline the benefit concert, but as we all remember, COVID kind of knocked everything out for a few years there, so that didn't end up happening. But all things come back around, and we were able to get them back, and they're super supportive. Not only are they major country music stars and celebrities, but they're down for the cause. They believe in the importance of our military and veterans, and I can't wait to get them here.
Very exciting. Let's talk about what the actual proceeds of this concert goes towards and the organizations that are benefiting.
Yeah, so the great question. I get asked that a lot, Chelsea. So 100% of the net proceeds, so everything we make minus expenses, is donated to organizations, like I said, that help me and my family. It's very personal. So the Fisher House, which is a national organization that houses our wounded, ill, sick soldiers or service members' families near that installation where they might not have a place to go. And they house my parents after the shooting, and they do so much. And then Homes for Our Troops is another national organization that refurbishes homes for service members that are hurt or injured or disabled, where they might need a wheelchair or they might need an ADA accessible home. And then local ones like Western New York Heroes, who we all know and love and are familiar with, Positive for Heroes, St. Bonaventure University Veteran Services. And then in addition to that, some local VFWs down in the Southern Tier are also benefactors. So really spreading it around, but trying to impact as many people and veterans as we can.
That's right. Let's talk about what else will be included. Obviously, people are coming for the concert, but there's plenty more to experience, right?
Yeah, absolutely. There's lots of food, lots of good food around Western New York. We all know that. Food trucks, vendors. There's drinks, there's games, there's raffles, there's autographed merch from the Bills and Sabres. You never know who's going to show up. There's inflatables from Buffalo Freddy party rental. So there'll be all kinds of activities and things for the kids. Kids 12 and under are free admission as well. So there's something for everyone. And again, heavy. The recruiters are going to be out there. Posted up with the vendors, and very military, veteran themed, veteran friendly, kid friendly, and just go out there and have a good time. There's always something to do every weekend in Western New York, right?
That's right.
Yeah, if you want to drive a little bit further south past Ellicottville and stop by, that'd be great.
Alrighty, and I know that there are going to be some celebrity appearances. What can you tell us? Anyone big confirmed yet that you can say?
Well, again, love my Bills, love my Sabres, right? We all know the Bills are in St. John Fisher right now, day 3 at camp. So they're tied up, but you never know which alumni are going to stop by.
That's right.
A little hint there, but with the Sabres as well, Andrew Peters and some folks are going to come by. So if they're not tied up with training camp, there's a good chance they might swing down to the Southern Tier.
Love it. Love to see it. Already, where can people get their tickets?
At Eventbrite. Eventbrite.com. Just search Low Cash Southern Tier Wounded Warrior Benefit, and it'll come right up, and you can buy the tickets online, or you can just get them at the door. if you just want to buy them there.
Alrighty, well, thank you so much for coming in, Colonel Patrick. Viewers, if you'd like more information on this benefit concert that's happening Sunday at Good Times of Olean, you can get tickets by searching Southern Tier Wounded Warrior Benefit Concert on Eventbrite.com. Thanks again for coming in.
Thanks, Chelsea. Thank you for all you do.